Something nobody really tells you about going through a major life setback is that you don't come out the same person. Whether it's trauma, a serious injury, divorce, burnout, losing a business, or some kind of major disruption in life, something changes inside you. And I think one of the hardest parts of recovery isn't just healing physically or emotionally. It's realizing that the person you were before that moment is gone. Most people spend a lot of time trying to get back to the old version of themselves, back to the old routines, the old identity, the old expectations. But here's the thing. After something major happens in your life, your brain adapts. Your nervous system adapts. The way you see the world changes. And trying to force yourself back into something like the old version of your life can actually make recovery harder. Because the truth is, that version of you doesn't exist anymore. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. What actually works is accepting that something shifted, not in a negative way, but in a transformative way. Instead of trying to rebuild the old version of your life, you start building the next version. For me personally, my brain injury changed a lot about how I operate in the world. For a long time, I kept trying to push myself back into the person I used to be. The same pace, the same expectations, the same way of operating. But over time, I realized something important. The goal wasn't to become who I was before. The goal was to become someone new. Someone who understood his limits better. Someone who paid more attention to his nervous system. Someone who built a life that actually supported recovery and growth. And I think this applies to a lot of people. A lot of men especially go through major life disruptions at some point. Divorce, health issues, burnout, financial setbacks, trauma. And when that happens, there's this pressure to just get back to normal. But normal may not exist anymore. And maybe that's okay. Maybe the real opportunity is to build something better, something more aligned, something that actually fits the person you've become. If you're going through something like this right now, what you're experiencing actually makes sense. Your nervous system changed. Your perspective changed. Your priorities have changed. Your capacity changed, but not your character. And understanding that is often where the real comeback begins.